you guys so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to be doing your Mercury retrograde reading for February the 17th through March the 10th. We're going to be doing one for water signs here. So I'm a couple of days late on these readings, being that Mercury retrograde has already started. But it's better late than never at all. So what we want to do, and we're just going to be focusing right now on love. What's going to be happening between you and your significant other or whoever you're connected to in an emotional way. When it comes to love, this Mercury retrograde, I am going to be doing a specific type of spread. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're always alerted on when I'm uploading a new video. Someone would like a personal reading, okay? I do personal readings where I do a video just like I'm doing right now. And I email that video back to you. You're allowed to ask me 4 questions. As of right now, my personal readings are $25. Email me. That information is in the description box. I do have a tarot number where you're allowed to text me. If you have that one question that you really need assistance with, and that number is also in the description box as well. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so water signs, Pisces, Scorpios, Cancers. So what we want to see here, the first question is, what will this Mercury retrograde bring into your awareness when it comes to your love relationship? Second question, how will this Mercury retrograde affect you when it comes to your relationship? Third question, what do you need to revisit during this Mercury retrograde when it comes to your relationship? What do you need to look at? Okay, so 2 cards came out for that question, so we're going to leave those here. Fourth question is, what do you need to do? Excuse me, give me one moment. All right, what do you need to work on during this Mercury retrograde when it comes to this connection? I'm going to slide these over so you guys can see. Bear with me one moment because I wrote my questions down that I was going to ask. Okay. And I want to make sure I'm getting them right here. Okay. You wanted to, I want to ask, what unknown factors do you need to be aware of during this Mercury retrograde? What unknown factors do you need to be aware of? Okay, and the last question is, what precautions can you take for a smooth Mercury retrograde? Can't even talk. All right. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So, when it comes to what will this Mercury retrograde bring into your awareness when it comes to your love connection, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So it looks like there's going to be some secrets or some information that possibly has been withheld from you. That this information could have possibly, once it comes out or is expressed, it could be information that causes a lack of your personal harmony. It could cause a lack of your center. It could cause you to have a feeling that you need to, whatever this information is, I feel like that's going to be spoken of, has caused you to lose your inner voice here, due to you maybe possibly repressing your feelings or someone else repressing their feelings. But with this High Priestess being in reverse, I feel like there was something that was held back from you, and now it's time for it to come out. So I feel like this Mercury retrograde, when it comes to what is going to bring, what awareness is going to bring to you, is going to bring something that's going to come out. Repressed feelings that someone might be having, or repressed feelings that you are having, is going to come out, okay? The second question was, how will this Mercury retrograde affect you? And how it's going to affect you when it comes to your love life. I see you with the Six of Swords moving on. I see you just deciding that it's in your best interest to possibly move away from this connection, or the person that you're dealing with is going to feel like it's in their best interest to move away from this connection. Now, when it comes to what the third question was, what do you need to revisit during this Mercury retrograde? Spirit wants you to revisit. We have the Five of Coins in reverse and the Eight of Cups. So Spirit wants you to, with this Five of Coins, is to bring yourself out of the cold. When it comes to this situation, you need to try to improve yourself. You need to try to recover from this situation during the Mercury retrograde. And you also here with this Eight of Cups, you need to emotionally walk away. The fourth question is, what do you need to revisit during this Mercury retrograde when it comes to this love connection here? What you need to revisit is to slow down on communication. Okay, just, you know, if you possibly can, just slow down on communicating with this person. You need to be patient. You need to wait because you're going to have some frustration. Communication between you and this person is not going to be at its best. The fifth question was, what unknown factors do you need to be aware of? And what you need to be aware of is the devil here. This person is toxic. This is an unhealthy relationship, okay? This is a relationship where you possibly feel bound. You possibly feel imprisoned. You possibly feel trapped. And you need to be aware of that. Now, the last question is, what precautions can you take for smooth Mercury retrograde? And the best precautions that you can take right now to have a smooth Mercury retrograde is to kind of, you know, just be a little bit cold, a little bit rigid if this person comes around or tries to communicate with you. I feel the reason why you need to take these energies on this Mercury retrograde is because here with the Seven of Cups, it looks like this person could have other options. And with this Two of Cups being in reverse, I feel like there's some type of disconnect. There's some type of discord between the two of you guys that has possibly broken your strong connection, or will break your connection during this Mercury retrograde. Spirit wants you to be like the Queen of Staffs. It wants you to be focused. It wants you to be courageous. It wants you to be passionate. It wants you to be fearless. Show your individuality. Because here with this King of Coins in reverse, this person is not that fatherly type figure. This person is not that protector. They're not that that abundant security or reliable person that you possibly could be looking for right now. And it's going to cause you to feel a little impatient with this person, I feel like, because you've been waiting on this person. But with this Eight of Coins in reverse, during this Mercury retrograde, whether this is you we're speaking of or the other person, right now, they're not working on the connection. They're not working on the connection. And they just have blocked creativity on how to really get things going right now, which is causing a lot of the issues here. So this is your Mercury retrograde reading. Water signs, thank you so much for checking it out. And I hope it assists you through this next month. If you need a personal reading in order to see what you can do to improve the situation, don't hesitate to reach out.